Okay, this is the P4 paper from June 2024. It's question number 3, and this is a differentiation question, and in particular, it's implicit differentiation when we're going to be differentiating this function. We're going to be trying to find the equation of a normal. Okay, let's make a start on it. So it says our function is 8x cubed minus 3y squared plus 2xy is equal to 9. So that's some curve. Don't need to draw it out to be able to do this question. And it says, can we find the equation of the normal at the point 2,5? So if it's at the point 2,5, then I've got my x1 and y1, but I also need the gradient. I need my m. Okay, so in order to do that, I need to be able to differentiate. So in order to differentiate, I need to look at this function. When we are differentiating then, differentiating 8x cubed, that's not going to be any problem. Multiply by the power. Take one off the power. Same thing with 3y squared. That's going to give me 6y, but because it's a y function, we have dy by dx. And then this is the bit that might cause a little bit of a delay here. We've got 2xy, which is a product. Now, I always say to my students, when we're doing one of these within the implicit differentiation, I really don't want you taking ages over this. You should know what the formula is, u dv by dx plus v du by dx, and I think you should be able to do that. So u dv dx, u is 2x, and dv dx, in this case the differential of y, is dy by dx, plus v du dx, well v is y, and du by dx is the differential of 2x, which is equal to 2, works out to be equal to 0. That didn't take too long, and because it didn't take too long, don't want you spending ages trying to go through that part. It'll just slow up the rest of the process. Right, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get dy by dx. So let's just tidy up what I've got here. I've got 24x squared minus 6y dy dx plus 2x dy dx plus 2y equals 0. So I'm now going to take the take the dy by dx's over to one side and leave the other two terms as they are. I'm actually going to move the, which way around shall I do it? No, I'll leave the 2x minus 6y. So I'm going to say 2x dy by dx minus 6y dy by dx is equal to, then taking the other two over to the other side, I get minus 2y minus 24x squared. Take dy by dx out as a factor, which is going to leave me 2x minus 6y is equal to minus 2y minus 24x squared. Now you can just divide. What I'm actually going to do is when I divide, I'm also going to swap this around. I'm going to make this 6y minus 2x. And if I do that, it means I can get rid of those negatives on the top there. So I'll have 2y plus 24x squared. You don't have to do it. I just want to make it easier when I'm doing my substituting over 6y minus 2x. Just make it clear. Look at the difference between those two. I've made the negative of that, which means I can make it the negative of that. Okay, so that's my dy by dx. And what am I trying to do? I'm trying to find my gradient. So the gradient at the point 2,5, so at the point 2,5, dy by dx is going to be putting 2,5 in. So 2 lots of 5 plus 24 lots of 2 squared, all over 6 lots of 5 minus 2 lots of 2. That works out to be 106 over 26, or 53 over 13. Now let's just think about what we're trying to do. We're trying to find the equation of the normal. So for the equation of the normal, what this is, that's the gradient of the tangent. I don't want the gradient of the tangent. I want the gradient of the normal. So if that's true, for my normal, m is equal to, remember the tangent and the normal are perpendicular to each other, so one of them is minus 1 over the other one. So I want minus 1 over 53 over 53 over 13, which is just basically flipping it upside down and making it a negative. Okay, so I can now work out the equation of the normal, which is what I want to do. So equation of a normal is going to be y minus y1 is mx minus x1. That's for any straight line. Whenever I do these, if you've looked at my other videos, I'll always actually say what all these values are. Just remind myself of what they are, and I'm probably less likely to make a mistake subbing in. If I just go back and check, that was 2 and that was 5. So that's going to be y minus 5 is equal to minus 13 over 53 x minus 2. So let's multiply everything by 53 to get rid of that fraction there. We're going to have 53y minus, that's 265 if we get there, is equal to, and then multiplying the top by minus 13, minus 13x, but plus 26. Now, how did they want it? I would imagine, yeah, it's not unusual for them to have it in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0. So tidying that up then, I'm going to say that's 13x, 53y, and minus 291 actually works out to be equal to 0. So that's the actual final answer there. Yeah, dead straightforward one, just 7 marks, but just lots of our standard skills that we needed to just apply there. Hopefully that all makes sense to you.